We've had some issues with the store app recently, and a lot of users have been having this issue where you open it up and it just crashes instantly, or sometimes it waits a bit and then crashes. In this video I'll be showing you how to reinstall the store. Now before you do this, we'll be using system restore to create a restore point, which allows you to go back in time essentially to undo any changes. So in case now also it's good to mention that if your store recently stopped working, you might be able to fix it with system restore. So to access this, in Windows 10 you can open your start menu and right click on File Explorer and click Properties, well, More and then Properties. If you're on Windows 8 you can do this in 10 as well, but in 8 you won't have a File Explorer option. So another way to do it is open up the File Explorer using a link like this and right click on this PC and click Properties. You can see there's an option that says System Protection. You click on that and here you can open System Restore, and what this will do is allow you to, if we click here, we can see restore points that I've made or that have been made automatically. Some things also come up through Windows Update. They automatically create restore points. As you can see, when I fixed the store, I made a restore point so that I could go back in case I stuffed anything up. Now, if your store recently broke, you might be able to use System Restore to go back in time, essentially, and fix it back to when it was working. But if that doesn't work, follow this tutorial. So, in this tutorial, we're going to be reinstalling the store. So, before you do it, you should create a restore point. So, you can call it like or whatever you want, and I'll create that. Now also in System Restore it will show the name you've given it and the date and time, so you'll know when the time was that it was created, which is something that you'll need to know. Yeah. So after this has been created, we can attempt to reinstall the store, and of course if something in this tutorial doesn't work, you can always go back. So I'll just skip ahead. As you can see, this was created successfully, so we can see our restore point here. So anyway, all apps, click on any letter to bring this up. W if you want to get down there quicker, or you can just scroll down. Windows System, no, not Windows System, Windows PowerShell, right click, More, Run as Administrator. There we go. Now, in PowerShell, you'll have to type in some commands to get the information about the store. Okay, so I've got the commands that we'll need here. I'll also be putting them in the description. Okay. So the first command you'll need, and this will be in the description, is this one here. And what you can do is copy that and right click in PowerShell to paste it, then press enter. And just wait a bit. There we go. So we'll need to find the store in this list. Okay. So we'll just look for the store. Click the icon, the application icon, and edit, find. Okay. You just type store in. There we go. This lists the store app and its folder. So what we'll need to do now is use this other command. There we go. Now, in the description, I'll have it so that this isn't here, this location. What you'll need to do is, for the path here, before this AppxManifest.xml, is copy this by right-clicking and then paste it in. So we'll copy it and then paste with the right-click. There we go. So it's trying to reinstall the store now. Now it looks like it's done it without any problems, so the store's working. If you do have problems, however, if an error comes up, what you can do is I've put a second command in the description, one with ErrorAction SilentlyContinue at the end. What that'll do is, if it has an error, it'll just keep going up. Normally it would just stop, cancel reinstalling the store, and you might be left with a corrupt store that instead of displaying the word store on it, will display this name right here. There. Or you might just have the same problem, whatever. So if you do get an error while trying to do this, try this ErrorAction SilentlyContinue command, and that just goes at the end, and that will ensure that any error that occurs doesn't prevent it from working. If you have an issue where it can't find the path, what I recommend you do is go to your C drive, program files, and then the Windows apps folder. It's a hidden folder, that's where all your apps are saved, and find the folder there that contains the Windows Store and then the AppxManifest.xml, and you'll copy the path of that and use that here in case you get this error. So yeah, just copy in the command, paste it in, press enter, and that should reinstall the store. And if you have any issues, add that ErrorAction to the end. Now, if this fails, if you, after doing that, the store fails and I know you've tried again or whatever, you can't get it back to how it previously was or whatever. In other words, if you want to go back, you can use System Restore from the restore point we created earlier. So I still got System Restore open, but if you don't, I'll close everything. Then what you do, you open an Explorer window, right click on this PC, Properties. On the left hand side you get a System Protection option, click on that, System Restore. And then choose a different restore point and you get a list. So then you can undo what you've just done. Now, if it fixes it, you can leave it, but if what you did, if this tutorial didn't help unfortunately and you couldn't get your store to work and you want to go back, then you've still got that restore point, and you can do extra research online to see what you can find, or out on our site, because we'll put updated information there. And it's a good idea whenever you do something big to the system, make sure you make a restore point so that you can go back if something fails. Or yeah, so that'll undo any major changes that you might do, any settings, any apps that you install, whatever, that can all be undone with System Restore. And it's probably something I'd recommend doing whenever trying to troubleshoot a problem, just as like with the registry and stuff, or on the computer anywhere. So yeah, I'll put there will be a post on our site as well explaining what to do. Hopefully this worked to you. Make sure you comment about whether or not it helped, because we need this feedback. I'd like to hear if this solution actually worked for you. All of these, well, the essential commands, don't worry about the ones up here, just these ones will be in the description. So this one, I'll write down what they are, of course. This one's to show you the apps installed and their path and everything. This one is to reinstall the store, but of course before this bit here you'll paste the location of your store app. If of course that doesn't work, then you've got this one, which just skips past any error that you might encounter. So if the video helped, like it, comment, and if you want more tutorials, check out our site.